Charles Wilhelm has become known as one of the country's top trainers for both horses and people. His approach to training focuses on educating the horse owner alongside their equine partners so they can form a strong bond and achieve an amazing partnership.
Hindquarter controls, hip control, all right? And that's one of the 5 parts, or the one of the 3 groups that we talk about. Right now, before we've been talking about number 1 spot right here at the cinch. That controls the shoulder. His shoulder is actually thinking about doing something here, okay? So if I put my calf like that, boy, if I put my calf like this on him, he should be moving. So all that tells you he just needs some more work and learn that that calf means something. So now hindquarter control, what we're going to do is hindquarter, this number 3 spot back here by the cinch, rear cinch, okay? And you don't have to have one. In fact, if you have your rear cinch, the best time to use it is on a trail ride or roping. Otherwise, you could save, you know, for the ladies, you could save yourself about 3 or 4 pounds by removing the bellets and the cinch, okay? So anyway, in the beginning, we talked about creating a circle. So I want to continue that circle. All right, now, I got a nice soft bend in his body, and if the camera can see it, I'm going to put my outside rein, my right rein, take the slack out and put it right here on the neck, okay? I'm going to make another pass. And it's important because if you have slack in it, we're going to, instead of moving the hip, we're going to move the shoulder. So you take the slack out and you're going to put it right here. All right, and then what we're going to do, I'm going to put my left leg back at number 3 spot, and I'm going to move bring the nose towards my hip. Now he wants to turn around, so I'm going to say no, move the hip. Now, what you saw was him trying to figure out what I was wanting. All right, he was a little confused. Now, what most people do is that they would just stop and say, oh, darn. What I did was stayed with the cue that I presented him with and asked for a little forward movement, okay, blocked a little bit more with the outside rein, and then it finally moved the hip, okay? The reason I'm trying to share clarity on this, because if we quit, you know, and we try to come up another way, we're just going to confuse him. Stay consistent in your actions. I don't want him over bent. I don't want to pull his nose and his nose way over here. And I'm going to put my left leg way back here at number 3, and then my right leg can say, you know, can give, now he's moving the front end. He's moving the front end. So I just stay with it and think forward until there, and come forward again, and then he moved his hip. Now, early when I do it, he actually moved the hips over pretty clear, but because of my trying to, you know, give description to it and keep doing it, I should have left off, okay? Just so that's how important it is with the timing. So let's do it again. Keep that circle. And also what can help, if I put my left leg on it, I can put my left hip on it, and I can take my left leg, right leg off, move the hip over, and then release and go forward. So now we can start doing a little series, and the straighter we can get the neck, the better, okay? So that's our goal, to have a straighter neck. Left hip on and forward. Left leg, left hip, and forward. Now, what's so important about the hip control? Well, number 1, we can use it to start teaching a horse a side pass or leg yield, so we can open gates if we choose to. Also, to help us teach a horse to pick up the leads, okay? Because if you wanted the right lead, you know, I'm teaching my horse, you know, to pick up the right lead, okay? Now let's do it the other way. And go forward, good. Now, when you go forward, don't throw away this outside rein, okay? Remember, this left rein's got a little contact, So move the hip, keep the left rein on it, and go forward. That keeps the shoulder from going left. If we let the shoulder go left, we're not really isolating parts. And eventually, you know, I want it to pivot to the inside foot. Like that, sounded like that. Good.
We hope you've enjoyed watching Charles Wilhelm's Ultimate Foundation Horsemanship. Remember, to find out more about Charles and to see how you can get the most out of your relationship with your horse, visit Charles online at charleswilhelm.com.